Jack Rowlett, year in and out, consistently has been one of the best defenders in the PLL. He plays a loose style of defense but still delivers huge hits. I would argue he's the most athletic defender, if not player, in the PLL. His blend of speed and strength is something you do not see very often. He can guard speed dodgers or big attackmen, making his game extremely dynamic. This does not even mention his cannon of a shot showcased against Denver here. All of this led him to be first team All-Pro 3 times in his PLL career. He's truly a matchup nightmare with how aggressive and fast he is. Today I'm going to break down what makes Jack Rowlett so good. Before we go any further, I'm excited to announce the launch of GLE Online Coaching. Check the link in the description to get coached by the nation's best players on your computer. Our coaches will coach you on Zoom by going through your film. To become a D1 player, you have to understand your weaknesses and how to improve. Our coaches will provide all of that for you and the secrets to their success in one session. If you're serious about playing at the next level, check the link in the description or go to glelacrosse.com. Let's get back to the video. Here's our first clip.
Showed up defensively, I think, is the bigger surprise. Maneuvers around Rowlett.
Rowlett sees this pick and just backpedals trying to get under it. At X, he doesn't need to apply any pressure to Pennell because he isn't a direct threat. The pick moves out and Pennell starts his dodge from behind. Rowlett throws this slap to force Pennell to make a move. As Pennell drives up towards his pick, Rowlett knows he's going to have to switch. Razor picks like this, defenders nearly always have to switch. This gives Rowlett the freedom to throw this over the head check. He knows Pennell is not his responsibility anymore, so even if he misses it, he'll be fine. Picks are also a great time for over the head checks because the attackman punches their stick outwards. As the D-mid aggressively switches, Pennell instinctively punches his stick outwards to move away from pressure. This gives Rowlett an opening to go over the head. Here's our next clip.
2. Rowlett now back on Pennell. The physicality of Jack Rowlett knocked that one loose.
Rowlett starts at X and throws his poke check to force Pennell to make a move. Notice how Rowlett's feet are moving backwards during this so he doesn't get caught flat-footed on the check. After the poke, Rowlett comes into a run, staying with Pennell but keeping a distance. There's no need for him to make an aggressive contact at this point. This cushion allows him to react to the split dodge and stay with Pennell. Once Pennell comes up towards GLE, it's when Rowlett starts applying heavy pressure. He wants to push Pennell as far away from the cage as possible. He creates a lot of space in this final jam between him and Pennell. The important thing here to realize is that your job is not done. You have an opportunity to take the ball away because your attackman is flustered, but you can also easily get complacent and get beat. Rowlett continues to apply pressure with his poke and is able to strip Pennell of the ball. Sometimes all you need is a simple poke check in the end. Here's our next clip.
Bundy with another save by Cal. Cal's in a groove. He's in a groove. Quinn, I've seen much different body language and step out of him. Rowlett fires and scores!
Cal makes a save and Resch scoops up this ground ball. Most defenders would just lag behind and watch the D-mid leg it upfield. Rowlett sees the two offensive middies sub off behind the play. He knows that if he pushes downfield, he will have numbers now. This is a hugely underutilized concept for defenders. Understand the sub game and you'll have so many transition opportunities. Rowlett wants to keep separation from himself and the ball so the defender can't play two people at once. When he catches this ball, he knows he's going to shoot. Truth is, with a shot as fast as this, you can place it anywhere and it'll probably go in. Here's our next clip.
Sergio Perkovic, 30 in white on him at the outside. You got to demand the ball if you're Brennan O'Neill.
Rowlett is covering his man pretty far out behind the cage here. Once they break into a run, he keeps a cushion of space waiting for the double move. Notice how during this entire coverage, his stick is out in front. This allows him to be on his man's hands as soon as he makes a move. When his matchup splits, his stick is already there and all he has to do is throw a simple slap check to get this ball out. By having your stick already in your matchup's hands, good things will happen. I can't wait to watch Jack Rowlett the rest of the season in the PLL. Every time he plays, he does something new that amazes me. Thank you so much for watching and check the link in the description to get coached by the nation's best players and become a D1 player yourself.